it could be Vic.
We'll see. We're gonna put all these muckers to a dye test. Make that fun.
Ayo, rest in peace to Abuelita Garcia, man. This was truly a tragic death, straight up. And I know Miguel is definitely gonna miss her menudos, man. Crazy. Big Bobby is telling Stacy she gotta do about a book, or he's gonna testify against this whole thing right here. What's gonna happen? Is she gonna stick to it? Yeah, it looks like she is. And yeah, they have the worst love scene in Power history. This was definitely hard to watch, fam. Listen, Dre, go back to Nina and the Shy. You gonna be all right. Are the CBI brothers finally back together, fam? Let me know, is Jannard gonna stay loyal? And we see that Miguel has plans now to put CBI and the Insane Princess, which I think should be the Insane Kings. It just sounds better. Yeah, they combine them together and then get rid of Tommy. And of course, Maria, she zones out. She's not having it. Let's see what happens next. What's going on, fam? It's your man VACAY-J, and yes, we're back with another video. Here we are, episode 9, the second to the last episode to season 2. And I can tell you, family, this season definitely has been the turn up. Let's break it all down. All right, fam. So the name of this episode is No Loose Ends, and it reads, Tommy and Diamond suspect a snitch and put their inner circle to the test. Maria gives Tommy a key piece of information. The war between Miguel and Mirkovich comes to a head, and it absolutely did in this episode. But we're also seeing the emergence of a newcomer. Who is that? Yeah, the one that you love to hate, Claudia Cloud. Listen, she is coming up, and now she is mixing and mingling with Mirkovich and the Detroit cartel. This is going to be crazy, fam, because what we're finding out is that if she is now connected to the Detroit cartel, it's going to make it difficult for everybody to get at Claudia, right? Anybody, especially Tommy, it's going to be real hard. So we got the meetings of the minds with CBI and the coalition, and now it's time to exchange some burner phones. Why is that? Because the feds are definitely on top of them. Of course, Jannard giving a hard time, being a crack in the wood, but they eventually give it up and get to work. Now, again, your boy Tommy is not believing that Jannard may not be the snitch, but they're going to vet everybody. They're going to see. Here we are with the memorial of young King Leon, man. And guess who goes over the house? Diamond goes over to the house to absolutely see Gianna. And not to go over there to get any, but to absolutely just, of course, give his condolences again, but also to give Gianna some of the things that Leon left behind at the gym, his Jordans and a comic book. Of course, she breaks out crying. Of course, she still blames him. Who shows up now? Of course, Jamal with his rat ass shows up, talking a whole lot of trash, talking about, yeah, he's not going to be around for much longer. And of course, Diamond's like, what? Here we are. Maria goes to see Tommy, and Maria has questions. She's like, yo, who is Lakeisha? And of course, that shakes up Tommy because she wants to know. Of course, Stacy told her about Lakeisha. Tommy is rocked again, emotionally rocked again. And he lets her know, this is the woman I was supposed to marry, and she wasn't built for this life. You know, when it comes down to it, yeah, Maria's going to make a choice, and she chooses Tommy over Miguel because she tells him that Miguel is going to try to take him out. Miguel, at this point, wants to get rid of Tommy, so he's trying to plant a bad seed and see if Diamond is going to give up Tommy so they can combine forces. Now, Abuelita, she was supposed to have a ride from Nunez. He doesn't show up. What happens next? The car blows up. She tried to drive herself home, and the car blows up. Man, Miguel runs out there. The crew runs out there. Of course, Miguel is heartbroken, trying to get to the car. I felt this. Shout out to Manuel Ramirez on this acting job. Good job, man. And yeah, this was a sad tragedy here. Abuelita, the bomb was meant for Miguel, but grandma got blown up. Here we are with a bug that, yes, Stacy and Bobby want Vic to plant that bug in Tommy's house because they can't get in the house because he got high security. that is not connected to anything. They can't tap into it. Of course, Stacy and Bobby want Vic to do this. He doesn't want to do it, but he's going to do it anyway. So here we are at the funeral for Abuelita, man. Sorry, man. This is real sad. Of course, Tommy and Diamond show up to give their condolences. And yeah, your man Miguel is looking real bad right now because he really loved her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about Maria so much, but he really loved her. So as they leave, Tommy sees Che and says, hey, Che, we need to do this. And of course, Che's like, you're out of line. Don't worry about it. The hit is going to be for Miguel to take out the Serbs. Diamond feels like Tommy was out of line for that. But now Tommy's like, listen, at least we know Miguel's supposed to go after the Serbs. We can mess up his plan and then step in and take over the way we want to. Now, back at the barbershop, we see that Diamond's barbershop is being raided by the cops. They're looking for the PO that came to see Diamond, and Diamond said he left. And here we are. Jannard vouches for him and says, yes, I was here. Yeah, the PO left. It's exactly how Diamond said it. Now, Maria figures out who bombed the car. She gets the codes to Tommy's house. Tommy's like, man, thank you for that information. He's going to use it. And here we are. We got Diamond and Jannard. He found out that, yeah, Jamal told the PO that, yeah, Diamond was back in the game. So, of course, he's blaming Diamond and said, you killed my son. You took out my son. He said, you did it. You're the one that told him that he wouldn't amount to anything. You're the one that got him taken out. So what does Diamond do? Diamond goes in. Next thing you know, Jamal is gone. We won't be seeing him next episode. Here we are. Vic goes to the house. He plants the bug. How does he do it? Well, he goes to the house real quick, Tommy's house. Tommy has to go to the bathroom, and yeah, your boy Vic plants the bug right in his house. Man, super snitch Vic. He's going to get his. So while Tommy's on the way to see if Nunez shows up for the Serbs, Tommy tells Vic he hates snitches. He hates them. So they see Nunez show up at the Serb spot. What do? They run up on Nunez. And yeah, they absolutely take him before he goes inside. Here we are now. And what is Tommy doing? Tommy is doing what he needs to do to get information to find out when Miguel is going to make the hit out on the Serbs. Of course, he needs that information. He finds out 7 p.m. He tells the guy to call Merkovich and tell him that Miguel is on the way. By the time it happens, they are already there. They're already got the shootout going. And that's right, your boy Miguel shows up with the insane princess. That's what they call him, insane princess, right? Yeah, they trying to get at Merkovich, but guess what? Merkovich and his crew goes out the back, right? Goes out that secret door, and they get away. Yeah, your boy Miguel totally missed out, didn't get him at all. Now, here we are. We got this girl bringing Claudia almost $500,000 because they need to put up that money for the cartels, because that's the deal that the Serbs made with Claudia. And she's like, why are you doing this? And the girl's like, I'm in love with you, Cloud, and all of this and that. Okay, good stuff. All right. Now, here we are. Che is ripping Miguel a new one for missing out on taking out the Serbs. So now the Serbs are going to get down with the cartel, and the cartel can't go against each other. It's hard for them to do that. It's hard for that war to happen. But here comes Tommy with Nunez. Said, here's your snitch. Here he is. He's the one that bombed the car and everything. And again, how do they really know? Guess what? Nunez didn't show up. So I guess they put 2 and 2 together. Tommy says, I'll leave it up to you. Leaves out, and they take Nunez out. He's gone. Tommy goes back to the spot. And yeah, we're talking about Barcelona. Maria wants to go to Barcelona with Tommy. And on the other end, we got Stacy and Bobby listening in, and they start reminiscing. Yeah, remember that time when we was listening to that and this and all this and that. And yeah, because she's doing it by the book, right? She got the warrant. She got the bug in there. That turns your boy Bobby on. So what do? Yeah, they get it popping. They get it going. And once again, we see the worst love scene in the history of Power. Again, very hard to watch, family. Very hard to watch. And as we move on, we see that your boy Tommy goes back and he's taking care of your girl Maria. And she's like, I love you in her dreams, or whatever the case is. So, I mean, listen, I hope she stays alive for real. So here we are with the lawyer. The lawyer put out those burner phones, and they can track the phones that call the feds. And yeah, we see that the one that was pegged was Vic's phone that Tommy gave him. So here we are with Vic and Stacy, and they're talking about the bug and everything else like that. She's saying, hey, you did a good job. He's asking about when is he going to go to WITSEC, right? Witness protection. She's like, just hold on, be patient. He's like, yo, I had enough patience. He's ready to get up out of there before he gets jacked up. And you know who's going to get jacked up? Yeah, Vic is definitely going to get jacked up by Tommy. Tommy now is watching everything going on. He doesn't have his car. He has his lawyer's car. He's hiding in the cut, and he's seeing that, yeah, your boy Vic is talking to Stacy Marks. He knows who she is as well. And yeah, Vic gets in the car. He takes off. And yeah, now Tommy truly knows who the snitch is in CBI. That's right, Vic the snitch. So that's a recap of episode 9 of PowerBook IV Force. Family, let me know. Drop your comments below. What's your rating of this episode? I thought it was a turn-up episode, and we're going to get down to the season finale of Force, family. It's absolutely turning up. This is way better than last season. Do you agree? Let me know. Listen, if this is your first time finding me, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let's keep this thing going, fam. I appreciate all your love and your support, family. Check us out Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we're going to go live. We're going to recap this thing, and we're going to talk about what the season finale is going to be all about. We'll make our final predictions the same week. Family, I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, salute.